There's a big voting rights bill going through the Senate right now.
Right. I've heard. I'm very interested.
Little chance of passing because, Republicans.
Right. Okay.
Just trying to get in the way of everything.
Oh, is that what they do?
Well, actually, Mitch McConnell did
Mitch.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Bitch McConnell.
Majority leader. Or minority leader. He's the minority leader
Bitch
now.
McConnell. Do a song called Bitch McConnell.
He said the quiet part out loud in a press conference the other day.
No, he didn't. Is he that dumb? Right. We could probably pump this in.
Well, the concern is misplaced because if you look at the statistics, African American voters are voting in just as high a percentage as Americans.
So we're not Americans. African Americans out there, I just want you to know, you are not Americans. You know what I'm saying? That's not you.
I mean, I think you're American.
I am not American. I'm clearly African, and I know what's happening. I'm an African, and I know what's happening.
Coming soon on the Dice Raw podcast, the new song by Dice Raw.
That's an old. See,
I'm
you don't know
African.
that song? That's Dead Presidents. I'm an African, yeah, and I know what's happening. I'm an African, yeah, and I know what's happening. See what I'm saying? Bitch McConnell. See, when I see Bitch McConnell, because I'm in D.C. a lot, when I see him, matter of fact, reach out to Bitch McConnell's people to see if we can get him on the show to defend himself. Maybe I'll call him by his real name. If that's a problem, if me calling him Bitch McConnell's a problem for him coming on the podcast, I won't call him Bitch McConnell while he's on the show. But I mean, whoa, America, when are you going to wake up? Anyway, Brett, I'm sorry. Please, you want to say something about this asshole? Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just telling you. He said the quiet part out loud.
Oh, my God. I mean, that's when you know people just don't give a fuck.
Right.
I mean, he's so ignorant that he just doesn't give a fuck. And this is what I talk about.
I mean, this is the same thing with, the January 6th stuff. They're going to get Trump on that.
Well, first of all, they're going to get a lot of people on that.
Rudy Giuliani.
They're going to get a lot of people on that. If you think nobody knew that shit wasn't going to happen, and listen,
oops, a bunch of white people showed up with guns. Oops. Oh, no.
If you think that some political
it's not
party
political.
was not involved,
Not
if you think some of the politicians were not involved, and it's probably some people were involved that you probably would have never thought on both sides. It's going to come out.
On both sides.
On both sides. On the Democratic side and the Republican. It's so fucked up and it's so stupid.
I don't think there's a both sides on this.
Now, there's a both sides on this because here's the thing, right?
There's the people that want to...
D.C. is so fucked up and so corrupt that I mean, Brett, I'm sure you get it. But do the American people get it? Do they understand how fucking corrupt and how dastardly some of these people are? And I'm talking about Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, I'm talking about Bitch McConnell. I'm talking about all of them. They're all the same people. When you're African Americans, you just put them all in the same boat. You know what I'm saying?
What about AOC?
Well, she needs to be in a different kind of boat. AOC needs to be in like a yacht, and she needs to have like a fruit bowl, and it needs to be plenty of fruit like grapes, pomegranates, dates, and then there needs to be like another bowl of like just diamond rings that she can just pick through and just see which one she wants. And then she picks one out, and then it says Dice Raw under it, and then she puts it on, and then I show up on a little dinghy next to the yacht, and I get on. I'm wearing a full linen tuxedo, unconstructed.
Okay.
And I get on the boat. I get on the boat with her, and then
you ride off into the sunset. And you ride off into the sunset.
Is that what happens?
Yes, you ride off into the sunset.
Okay.
Because
moving on. No, I'm just freestyle. I'm just flowing because when you got such a creative muse as AOC, it just flows and just flows. It's just so.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
Right, I think you'll be okay. AOC knows we're just joking. Nah, but I mean, DC's so fucking corrupt because they're the only people who are allowed the inside trade. So Nancy Pelosi,
Well, it's not Nancy. It's not Nancy
selling
Pelosi.
a lot of stocks,
Not
buying
Nancy Pelosi.
stocks.
No. There were actual members of Congress.
They inside trade.
There were actual members
still
of
do
Congress
it.
that got caught for insider trading.
And they did nothing happened to them.
Yes, they did.
No, Barack Obama put in a law, and then they did an amendment, and this shit doesn't matter. The motherfuckers are still doing this shit right now. They are trading big time. They pass a law that says, hey, Microsoft is going to get this fucking big contract from the government to build this shit. They all buy Microsoft. 2 weeks later, we get the news. They sell. They make a shit ton of money. I mean, this is what's going on. And then they call the bankers on Wall Street or billionaires. They want to call those guys out and make them the enemy. It's just a big distraction.
Yeah.
It's hoopla.
It's all
hoopla.
It's all hoopla.
Anyway, moving on. AOC, you can come on the show anytime you want.
She's
You
in
can
New
reach
York.
directly out to me. Don't call Bob. Just call me.
She might call,
No, don't call Bob. Just call. Just directly to me, AOC. You have a direct. You can have my information. Just use it. Okay, moving on.
Okay, we'll reach out to her people.
Okay.
Thanks for watching that, and if you dug that, leave a thumbs up and say what up in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to Stony Island Audio for more.